Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Almost Angels. This is a 1962 Disney film, and it's about an hour and 20 minutes, 29 minutes long. It is. I don't think you know of anybody in this film that is actually famous today. Although this kid right here plays Tony, the main character, he's gone on to do actually more directing than acting. He's done surprisingly things that you've heard of since then. When he's all grown up, he's done things like the second unit director for Superman, The Dark Crystal, and a number of other things. Even an episode of Magnum PI. Thank you, IMDb. But yeah. About the story, the only famous name you'll actually recognize in this is the Vienna Boys Choir. And it's a story about a boy who wants to become a singer in that choir. His dad is not having any of that. He wants his boy to get proper education and be, have work a trade. His dad's a train engineer, and that's how the kid comes across all these boys that are coming off the train, and he sees that they had traveled to America, and that's very exciting to him. They're like, "Oh, you have to know how to sing." And he says, "Well, my mom knows. My mom thinks I sing pretty well." And it turns out she's right. He can sing really well, and so he gets mama. Without Dad finding out, Mom takes him to an audition, and he passes. And I'm not going to tell you too much more about that, the whole storyline. It's not a really strong storyline. The thing is, it's really about the boy trying to keep his grades up and stay in school, and also learn the craft of singing, even though one of his students that he kind of looks up to is working against him to sabotage him because he feels threatened by Tony's talent. Peter is the kid who, tries to sabotage Tony's success at every turn. Peter has his own storyline, his own things going on, and there's also another little red-haired kid. I can't remember what his name was, but he's really funny to watch. He's hilarious. So, yeah, there's a number of musical numbers in this. If listening to Vienna Boys Choir is something that you really enjoy, this is chock full of it. There's plenty of performances, solo and in a choir setting where parents are quietly sitting, and also situations where they had to all dress up. In many cases, most of them are dressed as girls in a big musical number toward the end. If you're not into this type of music, this will get old really quick. So I would say that you probably wouldn't enjoy this. But if you like classic Disney stuff, without any mice or ducks or anything else, or cartoon animals, this is pretty much your cup of tea. This is all shot completely in Vienna, Austria, from what I understand. Actually on the grounds where... at least the exteriors. I don't know if they did the rest on sets, but the exteriors at least show the actual place where the boys are housed and learned how to sing together. And they go on a trip at one point, and you get to see them see some of the countryside. So yeah, it's kind of interesting for that. But if you're not, again, the Vienna Boys Choir is not a thing that interests you whatsoever, this is not something I'd recommend, because this is pretty much it. It's a sweet, it's very wholesome. There's moments that make you laugh. There's some really cute moments, but for the most part, it's not the kind of thing where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I watched this. This has changed my life. That's not the case for me, and it may not be for you. But again, give it a shot if you like this kind of thing. It's completely unoffensive and something that adults and kids can enjoy. But odds are the little ones, or the older little ones, might be absolutely bored by this unless they are lovers of music. So, truly lovers of music, not just they like bands. So anyway, that's Angels, Almost Angels. So I really can't say much more about it. It's something I never thought I'd see on here. I didn't even know anything about it. I was thinking Angels in the Outfield. Wait, that's a baseball thing, and that's on Disney as far as I know. We got Almost Angels instead, and it was a sweet film. But beyond that, I really can't say much more. So yeah, give it a shot if you want to try something a little bit different than the normal cartoon fare or Marvel or Star Wars. You never know what you might like. All right, let's pick tomorrow's. Loading. 569. Ooh, we're in the thes. The thes, in case you don't know, is the collection of movies that all start with the, so they're in the T's, and that goes from around the 550s through almost 700. There's 150 movies, or approximately, that start with that start with the, and they don't sort them any other way. So anyway, it was, let me make sure again, I've lost my train of thought, 569. That gives us, what was the one we had? We had 570 before. Oh, that was 570 was the Biscuit Eater, so that was interesting. In this case, we get the BFG. That's 2016. The BFG. I've heard about it, and I was interested in seeing it when I first heard about it, but I never got around to it. So now's my chance. What a great thing this Disney Plus Everyday Challenge is. It gives me opportunity to see Almost Angels and other things that I passed over or missed when they originally were out. So here we go. The BFG 2016 version. If there's another version, I don't know. It's not on Disney Plus. But anyway, the BFG on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow.